Anubis, are we ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
Are we going?
Go.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
What? Are we on? Are we on? Are we on?
Space engineers.
Are we on?
Yes, we're on.
Are we? Oh
Shush.
God! Sorry.
For the past 53 minutes, we've been talking, but it's not been recording because we had problems with the server, so we've now got to recap 53 minutes worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Anubis.
Yes,
That's your
Recap.
task alone now.
My-
Just do it.
but you're the one who
We
just
know
changed
that
everything.
you listened. Yeah, but you listened to everybody, so clearly you must know.
All right. Well, so however I say it is how we're doing it. Is that what's going on?
That was a bad idea. No.
Okay, so basically we've had a very civil argument. I think that's the way of putting it, about how to do this thing. So let's recap the last recap of last week. We'll start there, and we'll re-record all of last week, and then we'll get to this first.
I wasn't here last week.
Second.
I delegated
Right.
to Mia.
Yeah, there's an actual reason to recap then. So, thank you, Sam. So we're doing an experiment where we're making a massively unnecessary chain of engineering feats that's unnecessary. Did I mention that? It's unnecessary.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Sorry.
Professional. An unnecessary series of engineering feats. So we get the raw material, and then we process it and refine it and store it and logisticize it. That's
And
about
logisticize
And-
it. Yeah, I like that.
and then assemble it and then build with it in a series of stations, but not necessarily that many stations. And we're splitting up into different groups with different tasks, and we're arguing over who gets what task and why. At the moment, I think. Sorry, Minty. Do you have something to add?
Yeah, I'm just want to say I am arguing and I am angry.
Okay. Did you understand any of what we said
Me?
in the last hour? Yeah.
Do you reckon if I understand, then most of our viewers will?
Yeah.
I think that's why
Yes,
you're here,
because
right?
we know
Okay.
most of our demographic are angry Scotsmen.
Yeah, we've just made what was complicated before even more complicated. That's what we've done.
Yes.
So there we go. I
I
understand.
think at the moment, I think we have like 3 main contenders or 2. But I think at the moment, the last one that we mentioned, in editing, what I'm saying right now will make sense. So if you're not editing this video,
Oh,
good
shoot.
luck. Everything is exploding.
What's this?
This
What's
is the
happened?
end.
Uh-oh. What happened? And it was...
Whoa.
Whoa, why is your house exploding?
Oh,
Oh God, what happened? I just saw a great big white light. I'm
That was
inside my ship.
amazing. That was
There's things
amazing.
floating past. Oh my
sorry.
word!
I meant to say, oh no.
no.
Sorry, Anubis.
Oh.
Oh no!
How did you manage that?
Oh, what happened?
I decided to undock and fly away from the asteroid
Uh-oh.
Oh.
because
Oh,
we were
dear.
leaving. So I decided that I
Hey.
should.
Hey,
I
Anubis.
disconnected the merge block. I even ground it down to make sure it was gone, and then I had to click convert to ship, and then that happened.
Anubis,
Mia's
Should we
going to do the
restart
same
the
with
server
ours.
again?
you were just jealous of the hole in my ship.
Sue made bigger and better holes.
And
pretty good,
my
but-
ship flew up and hit the jump rope that I had
no.
disconnected because I was trying to dock it in the garage.
On
But
the jump rope, is that what exploded?
yeah, my house flew up, hit the jump road, and exploded.
Shit. That's amazing.
Because I
That's a
disconnected it,
thing,
so
yeah.
because I was trying to get it in the garage, but then the
Oh.
garage was the opening of the garage was right into the asteroid. So I'm like, okay, well I flew the jump rope a little far away, but obviously on top of where the house decided to go, and now
Just the greatest
Yeah.
mistake ever made in Space Engineers. Has everyone got that on video? Love it. This is
so
gonna go
I
viral.
just so the
appreciate-
greatest mistake that you use in Space Engineers is the convert to ship. Don't ever use convert to ship.
No.
Nope.
Look at your
Just
your
don't
guard.
play Space Engineers and then you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah,
I
but I
lost
appreciate how
pretty much
Sal
all
doesn't
my
even look at us.
construction ability and storage as well.
God.
That's
Oh, God.
fantastic.
Don't you love Space Engineers?
It wasn't meant.
It's a fantastic game.
I've lost my jump rope too. It's completely
But
gone.
you know
Isn't
what? You know what? No one else lost a thing.
Yeah, see, at least
Yeah,
when I
but
destroy
Mia-
stuff, I just destroy my stuff.
Mia's still got to do the same thing with our house.
Snoozy Paloozy, watch me. I can do that.
Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh my
no, hold
gosh.
on. I need.
I'm
I need.
excited. I want Mir to fly his house up perfectly and then get hit by a meteor.
Well, so
That
Mir,
seems awfully malicious, but I'll
Even
show
if-
you how it's done.
well, so even if Mir does exactly what I did, I think that he'll be fine because he doesn't have a giant ship on, like floating above his house.
Oh, let's put a giant ship above his house.
Hang on, I'll get the rocket ship.
Okay.
Well, you know
get
what?
the
Actually, just put
rocket
my
ship?
house there. It's pretty much gone.
Well, I wasn't
anyway.
going to put my drill ship there.
It's gone. It's. We'll save you.
It's a good thing we're building a series of stations that will help us build quickly in order to repair this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have
right.
a reason to spend the next
This meant to have
3 years building this.
Wow, I'm getting some rather interesting graphical glitches from our house.
That's normal. That's normal. That's because
What, the ones
I've
on
put
top?
glass panes up there.
Yeah.
the ones
game
on top.
doesn't
They're
like
wild. They're
Yeah,
wild
yeah, it looks
colours.
like Mia's got a rave going on in there.
It's pretty cool. I don't mind it.
I'm gonna cut
Yeah.
that thing off if you keep this up.
I like the colours. I like the colours on top. The green, the red, purple, and what's the front one?
Orange?
It's not very distinctive compared to the rest.
Where's my inventory thing?
So
I
what
can't
is the
tell
right
how full my
procedure
inventory
here?
is.
Just so I know, what is the procedure to disconnect a house?
The
from
right
an
procedure is to watch me and be better than you.
Learn from, learn from the magic that he's about to show you.
asteroid? All right, I'm gonna write that down. 1, watch Mir. 2, be better than Anubis. Got it.
Silly question while we're in a tutorials. Where did I see the inventory I should be having on me? Like, how full is it? It
Press
doesn't tell
R.
me.
Oh, you mean on your GUI?
Yeah.
It's above your bar. There's a red line.
Oh, that
A line.
horrible thing. Thank you, Keen.
Yes.
That's what I needed.
Yeah, because it's
Not being
in
able
your,
to tell how full my inventory is.
It's still in your inventory.
What does the plus
If you press
sign
that.
mean? I've got plus and then 100.
It's a red cross because you'll need medical attention when you're playing this game.
Okay.
plus 100.
No, doesn't that mean that she is the medical technician?
No.
Oh, I just pressed X and something happened.
Your jetpack turned off or on.
I thought something flew
How
past me.
long have you played this game, Sal?
No. I was looking at the. I'm pressing the buttons to make sure they all do the same thing, but I pressed
Oh.
X and it looked like a lump of something passed by me.
Oh, I
thought
know what
might
I
have
forgot to
rejected
do.
something. But
Do you know?
I just watched Mir grind off the sidewalk.
Didn't you do
no.
that?
I didn't
Oh.
grind off the sidewalk.
Don't tell me the entire sidewalk is now a ship.
No, it blew off, it looks like. You can see there's a piece missing over where my house was.
Oh yeah, right. That's cool.
I
why
think
is
that's what
my
happened.
oxygen reducing? Did you switch off the oxygen mirror when you rebooted
Keen
the server?
automatically starts up oxygen when I start the server
Okay.
up, so this might be a thing now for this
There
episode.
goes the factory. See you, bye.
Did she just disconnect that from something?
Love you.
No, I never connected it because of the exact thing that happened
Yeah.
in Anubis.
You're all just doing it, wrong. Watch
It
me.
seemed like such a bad idea to merge things to
Thrusters
an.
on. Don't override the thrust. That would be
Hang on, are you
bad.
about to explode everything? I should come watch.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I've just done as well.
No,
I
I'm
thought, right,
watching.
let's turn off the GUI. Let's have an empty hand.
I really want right now. I do.
Let's
I like.
watch.
I'm so conflicted right now. I want it so much to fly into the asteroid and explode, but at the same time, I don't because that would be sad.
That would be mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah.
it's like I have equal amounts of both want, and I don't know what
I'm
to
the
do
same
about
with you,
it.
Nubis, but I probably have more want for it to explode. Yeah.
It's fairly close
See?
to 100%, isn't it?
See?
Well, because
no.
it's where I allegedly live.
That's nice though. It looks like
I'm
a
a
big
little
helicopter.
closer towards the.
It's a massive helicopter with a pearly crown. There you go.
Are you happy now? See, that's how it's done.
Disappointed.
Yeah, well, see, I tried. So, explain to me exactly what you did. I'm pretty sure the only step I missed
I
was
did
the
everything
sidewalk.
better than you.
See, after
Disconnected
he
from
explains to you what he did in Anubis, do you know you are going to be better than Anubis?
Another thing is when you convert it to a ship, the asteroid might partially merge with your house because it's a bit wonky like that. So what I
Right.
did was control that everything around the house didn't touch any rock. Because if you're touching rock, you know...
Well, no,
then-
I made sure of that too. My house was not touching any rock.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I drilled like crazy out around it so that it wouldn't touch any rock.
Big rock toucher.
What about
yeah.
this here? There's a block here.
Why is there a block there?
I don't know.
You're touching rock.
I might have been a
Is it
problem.
like touching cloth.
No, I honestly think the problem
That's what I
was
thinking
the
the whole
sidewalk.
time.
I think it was the sidewalk.
I'm sorry about this. But in my defense, it was probably Boris's idea.
I know. I
No, I did
completely
not
forgot
at
about
all.
it. I completely forgot about it. It's my fault. But yeah, so anyhow,
Gosh.
you know what? On the plus side, I didn't have space in my garage for my welding grinding ship, but now I do.
That is a very sad upside.
I can park this in where the jump ship was supposed to go now.
I don't want any upsides. I'm really disappointed there's an upside here. I want no upsides to your tragedy.
There's another question I'd have. Where are the stations gonna be?
Second star to the right and straight on until morning. That's where ours is going to
Second
be.
star to the right.
Yeah,
second
we've
star in
gotta go.
distance. The second star I'm looking at.
Well, it's
We've
it's
gotta go
second star from
find
where
the
I'm
place.
looking, and where Sal and I look. That's where we're going. And then it's second
Yeah.
star to the right of where you look is where your station goes.
Okay, and where does assembly go?
To the second star to the right of where Boris and Minty looks.
Yep.
As long as it's out of render distance.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's how you know when you've gone far enough, is when you're out of render distance. Well, basically, we should probably, you know what? Why don't we do this? We all stand on the balcony there, and we'll all face in a separate direct, like stand backs to each other, facing out, and just fly off in that direction in about an equal distance radius from each other, looking. If that makes any sense.
That doesn't sound very precise.
So NASA does it.
Well, we need 3 stations, right? So that's right. We need 3 stations.
Does
So
NASA.
if we just all stand back, 3 people stand back to back, looking away from each other, and then we just fly in that direction.
It's the last time we'll ever see each other.
Ever again.
We're all gonna die.
Should we finish the recap that we started before?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
What was,
let's do the recap.
can we start again? I didn't listen because
Yeah,
I
what's
was
Nidd's talking about?
finishing ships.
Okay. Right. So I think the thing that we came up with last was there was going to be Sal will do our mining and then drop the mining off in a refinery. I think that's what we had. So the refinery just held all of the stuff and then turned it into ingots. And then there was going to be another station that was logistics and storage. Their job would be to get the materials out of that refinery and back to storage and make sure that the refinery never fills up and automate that whole system. And then the next job of the logistics station is ensuring that the other station, the assembly station, by the way, we're calling the logistics storage facility a warehouse, even though I haven't used that word yet. We're using the warehouse would then supply the assembly station with all of the stuff that it needs to make components, and then attached to that assembly station would be a building area. So that's the only station that most of us will see, other than Sal, who will be at the mining station.
Right. She won't ever see any of the other ones.
Unless I want to build anything, in which case I've got to come to the
But
the
do
assembly
you
place.
really ever build anything? You commissioned
Yeah.
me to build your house, a ship, a mining ship, and probably also Jetson's car.
Yeah, but I'll still need to build all of the facilities to do the mining. So you guys have got to go build all your stuff so that I can mine all
That's
the
not
stuff
how
to
it
build all
works.
your
We
stuff.
need the mines first so we can build stuff.
Well, no,
Oh,
the
yeah,
point
you just don't understand.
wasn't the point of
Well-
building the thing I'm standing on right now was so that we didn't have to wait for mining.
Yeah.
I'm not building an assembly until there's a mining station.
All right, so we'll see you next year, Boris.
This is the end of my wireless season.
Again?
I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next season.
All right, so because I was definitely listening.
Oh, I'm glad you were, because I wasn't.
Yeah,
On a
I was
side note,
definitely
we're not
listening
gonna call it
for
the
that whole time,
warehouse.
and I wasn't parking my ship in my garage and
Whole
being
house.
very careful and not being able to hear anything anybody was saying. That definitely wasn't what happened. When I get started with Sal on the mining station, is it refining ore or is it not?
Can we all just gather here
I
and I can
believe
point
so.
fingers at people and then say, you do this and that, you do
Yes,
this and
that's
that, and
perfect.
I do this and
Mira,
that?
Okay.
I am standing here waiting to be pointed at.
Oops.
You know,
Hang
I
on,
need more
I'm not-
people
I'm
to
coming.
point at, and I need a
The
thing
most-
to point at people.
The most recent idea that we had the refinery, had the mining station refining stuff. In
Yes.
fact, it went so far as to renaming the mining station as the refinery.
We did?
So that, yes, that's what I said. That when I say we, I mean me. Because then there is the option of creating mining outposts. That would be where the nearest place that Sal drops off ore, which would then ferry back to the refinery. But that's like stage 2 after this, in 3 years when we're done this.
Okay.
That was his idea, melded into mine.
Yeah.
I see.
And then phase 3 would be when Anubis builds all the automated drones to go and do the mining for us.
Right. Yeah, phase
And
3
then
in
we sit here.
2037.
Yeah. Hello,
Will there
I've
be
arrived. Can we start now?
automated building as well?
Yes.
So we don't have to do that.
That'll be in 2052.
I thought we agreed
Indeed.
to not build Factorio and Space Engineers.
That's what we're going to end up trying to do anyway. But okay, Mir,
Okay.
I'm ready to be pointed at.
Okay, Sal, I'm pointing at you very slowly, I think. You finish drilling ship.
Okay.
Nubis, I'm pointing at you very slowly, I think. You built a bulk cube with a few refineries and a connector that can fill up the refineries with stuff out of Sal's ship.
Okay. I'm going to stand
Whoa,
behind
whoa,
here
whoa,
because
whoa.
I've got
you
my
said
task.
refineries. You said refineries. So it's putting ingots.
Build a cube with refineries, one storage compartment like a big...
Okay, so it's making ingots. I'm making ingots.